Hello, everybody. Hello. How's everyone doing? Let me make sure everything's working as it should be. All right. I noticed like half an hour before stream started, a bunch of people were checking in to see when this was gonna start. So I thought might as well just start sooner. I was gonna start even sooner than this, but then for some reason my VTube studio with VBridger didn't want to work. So here we are. All right, but with that out of the way, we need to make progress because I can't stream Thursday because I need to go to a job fair. So we need to do as much as we can today and then finish tomorrow. The Ballad of a Gay Ghost. His name was Tony. Hey, Tony. Hey, Tone. All right. Don't call me Becky. Why do I feel like I've already done this conversation? Phone? Are you really offering a little girl a cigarette? Now you're a little girl. I always am. Innocent, however, is another matter entirely. But anyway, thanks. No. Smoking seriously messes up my ear filters and they're a hassle to replace. Don't mind me though. Smoke to your heart's content. Thanks. So, why don't you tell me about this guardian of yours? Want to know what kind of woman she is? Sure. Well, her name is Sophia Graham. Graham? Wait, no. Okay, wait. She's a retired PE teacher nowadays. She works at a gym during the morning shift. She's pretty fit, if I do say so myself. She had a daughter. Apparently she suffered from nanomachine rejection all of her life. Wait. But didn't the one daughter just pass away though? Yeah, the sister came in and said she like passed away last week. And Dorothy hasn't seen her for a while. So I'm guessing the sister lied to guilt Jill. Well, maybe it wasn't a lie. Maybe she really did die. Huh. And when she finally healed, she was hit by a truck. What was her daughter's name? I don't know. I never asked really. Okay, I'm reading fear. Or was that surprise? It's hard to tell. I'm fine. Wait, read? Yeah, I don't see emotions like you do. I have to make do with a combination of body heat readings, face recognition, and context. I'm still a bit confused about some, but I've gotten better with time. Anyway, you sure you're fine? Yeah. Scared or surprised? She's not wrong, though. Wait, does that mean your last name isn't really Hayes? Probably a model number? Yeah. Oh, wait. Hayes is just my artistic name. Sounds more exotic, and that's what people usually look for in this business. I tried other names, though. Dolores Hayes, Genesis Graham. I tried Dorothy Warrior once, but a legal team came out of nowhere and stopped me cold. Nice. So what's your legal name, then? Rebecca Dorothy Willow Graham. A bit of a mouthful, if you ask me. I'm gonna see if she follows up the innuendo herself, but... So Dorothy's actually your second name? Should I call you something like Becky then? Don't call me Becky. People have always called me Dorothy rather than Rebecca for some reason. That's why I chose it. It's useful to you. People have tried to falsify stuff using my name and they always get caught. Because they use Dorothy Hayes as her name? Yep. Only my mom, guardian calls me Rebecca, so it's weird to hear it from others. What about Willow? Willow's my first surname, actually. When I got registered, my guardian was married to a guy who had Willow as their last name. Shortly after I joined their household, they separate, so I was left with his family name first. Hold on, so your real name in short would be Rebecca Willow. Doesn't have the same pizzazz to it if you ask me. Whatever you say, Becky. Stop it! It'd be like if I called you Julian all of a sudden. Whoa, that was anger just right now. Lots of anger. Oh, Jill. You live a complicated life. Your favorite anime is coming back, but you can't utter to hear people saying the name. I think it's weird enough already if you call me Jill instead of Honey. Weird, huh? How can you end up feeling associated with a name that's not yours? I have an uncle that's always called me Tina. He just kept calling my cousin Tina Jill for some reason. Neither one of us minded it though, because he called us what he thinks we're called instead of mixing us up. That and it's completely useless to try and correct him. But you know, maybe that effect is true for your clients too. How so? Well, you're worried about your clients not hiring you because you're you, right? But think about what happens when it's announced that a character will be played by a different actor. Sure, it's a character, but people are also going for the actor playing the character. So you're saying they go for my roleplay instead of just mere roleplay? That sounds too far-fetched. That sounds plausible, actually. Okay, honey, I'll take my leave now. Don't want to take up all of your break. Thanks for the chat. See you at the party tomorrow. Bye. I need to remember to buy more cigars. Cigars, Jill. Ooh. Alright, so apparently this song got like copyright claimed on like the first stream. And I think the only other reason why it wasn't on the other streams is just because I apparently kept talking while this was going on. So let me just yeah, sure. Back. Did I miss something? Unless you count the worst PPV main event fight I've seen all year. Not really, no. Pay-per-view main event fight. Alright. Going out? I'll have a word with Gogo outside. He was so hyped for that match. He must be devastated. Okay. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, I say. Good evening, Jill. Alright. How are you doing? The nightmares have stopped, so I'm sleeping better. That's good. How about your injuries? My bones are healing nicely. My wound finally closed. The scars itch a bit, though. Yeah. Well, it's good to hear. Are you by yourself today? Yeah, I'm running a couple of errands by myself today, but I wanted to come here for a while. I also noticed the big guy from last time was outside. Buster? Stella doesn't want me being alone while I'm still healing, so she suggested taking him with me. Ah, I see. Wait, I get you. Something cold. Sure. I don't know. What could she want? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. All on the rocks and mixed. Here. Yeah, this is the one. Why drink something cold when the weather outside is so cold too? It's not that cold actually, but I've always had decent tolerance for the cold, so I'm not a good reference. So, Stella isn't with you today? She's throwing a mega Christmas party tomorrow and is having a meeting today. I'm just helping her by checking on some of the things she ordered. And here I was, all ready to invite you to the party we're throwing tomorrow. You're throwing a party too? Sorry about that, can't really say no to Stella. Maybe next time? If there's a next time at all. Don't worry about it, it's not a big deal. I want you to know that I want you to have a good time. Have fun, drink a couple of beers in our honor. I will then. What are Stella Christmas parties like? Oh, they're really big. There's lots of food and drinks and music. Sometimes there's too much food though. So at the end of the party, she lets the staff take home whatever's left. She also buys toys for all the children of her staff members. Really? She says something about taxes or whatever, but during the whole thing, she just shines. She carries a beaming smile that I don't see any other day of the year. Many of the kids even started calling her Auntie Ella. Aww. Stella always does her best to put up a tough girl facade, but she's very much in touch with her inner child. Christmas, Easter, Halloween. Name a party and she most likely celebrates it big. Interesting. Do you like parties, Jill? I don't mind them. They're a good place to see people. I'm not one to actively look for parties to attend, though. I just don't mind going to them. I see. I only go to parties that Stella's attending. Because otherwise I'd just stand there without anything to say. That and I'm not one to wear dresses, you know? You're not? I'm a tad too ripped. They don't look cute on me. Oh, contraire, woman. Streaming while I'm in class right now. I mean, it's like the same with people who are working. Working and they're watching a stream. Hell, there's a person I know who actually has 2 meetings going on. One in each earbud. And he attends both of them. I don't know how that person's able to fucking concentrate. But they're getting paid the big bucks. And they're the one who knows everything, so props to them. There's a reason why they're being paid as well as they are. Fucking meeting at the same time, they're probably both of the same importance. What a lad. What a lad. Although with all this healing I have to do, I won't be as fit for a while. They're too breezy too. I feel like I'm wearing nothing. I bet you look good in a dress, Jill. It's been years since I last wore one. I want to know. Yeah. Doggone, I hope you're having a good day. Doggone it. Last time I wore one, I remember wearing my arms were too thin or something like that. We all have a complex, huh? I mean, even Stella has her own. That's hard to imagine. Oh, but she does have one. She just stresses a lot about her bust size. Really? She's not that small. I think I'm smaller than her, in fact. Actually, it's the opposite. The opposite kind of complex, I mean. Wait, is she very proud of her bust? She's a bit self-conscious about having a big chest. Really? Yeah, no, I'm on Jill with this one. Really? Again, I've seen bigger chests than hers, to be honest. Although I guess comparisons are useless here. They rarely help with complexes. Well, she does go the extra mile to hide it. In fact, I have no idea how she does it. I mean, I've seen her before and after she tucks them away, but I guess I never cared enough to ask the specifics. Oh, does she do that bondage thing? Or does she just wear a sports bra? Like double... I've heard some people do 2 sports bras. That's mostly for support. So I guess Stella's really big. Huh. I guess that makes sense with the fan art that Corner sent me. But like I just never put 2 and 2 together. Because when I look at Stella here, it's like she seems, you know, the size of Jill, and it's like, yeah, she's hot. And she has big boobs. Okay, yeah, she's still hot. Nothing changed. I guess I am Boo Boo the Fool. That's also why when she goes out, she styles her hair in those, that's a drill. It's like the drill twin tails, right? Drills? Yeah. They look a bit drilly, don't they? She styles her hair like that to help divert attention from her chest. I mean, I'm just looking all over at her. Congrats. She's just hot. She seems affluent enough. Why not go through a reduction surgery? Because she also kind of likes having that. I love her. I wish my breasts were smaller. Okay. But I also like having them this big. Okay. She takes her bust size after her mom, and Miss Carmen is quite proud of her chest. Puffing out your chest is a sign of confidence, and a bigger chest means more confidence to show. I want Stella. She says something along those lines a lot. Stella has quite the admiration for her mom, so I guess breast reduction would feel like betraying her? I can see it. Huh. I'm making it sound like she's hiding J-cups or something like that. I guess in a taller or thicker person, her size would be normal. She's just a bit shorter or thinner than in the norm. You get self-conscious about your bust size, Jill? Not really. I've been more self-conscious about my height. How tall are you? Although it usually comes up whenever not being average height hinders me somehow. Oh, so you're short. What is average? Like, what is her height? Have they given her a height and a weight so that she too may be the same size and height and weight as fucking Vegeta and Astolfo? Who's been down that rabbit hole? That's a fun one. Vegeta and Astolfo, they weigh the same and then are the exact same height. What about you? Yes and no? It's not my bust size, but rather that I look too manly sometimes. I can't help but wonder if bigger boobs would help with that. You're fine, don't worry. Thank you. Can I get you anything else? Do you have something non-alcoholic? I do, give me a sec. Something non-alcoholic per se. Spicy, classic, and sobering. Yeah, it's only that one. Okay. If only I didn't love women. One, three, and splendid. Here, thanks. You're not one to drink that much alcohol, are you? It makes you feel sleepy, or at the very least makes my legs go numb. It's an annoying feeling, to be honest. It makes you wonder what's so good about getting drunk. I mean, I'm not above it, but it's not exactly a pleasant feeling. You feel like you're sleepy even when you're not. Your legs go numb, everything starts sounding funnier than it really is. What's so good about not being able to control yourself? That's a good question, actually. Usually people like feeling numb because that numbness helps them forget their problems. Even if we don't talk about alcohol, there's a portion of people that can't afford food. Even if we don't talk about alcohol, there's a person that can't afford food. Or who are suffering from some pain that only alleviates when drunk or high. Doesn't sound really logical on paper. Then again, humans are rarely, if ever, logical creatures. Despair and pain cloud your judgment and make you do stupid things sometimes. Yeah, I've seen that firsthand. See, Jill, you made the logical choice. This world has an ugly side nobody deserves to be a part of. There's also a matter of addiction, you know? You start just liking the drink, but then you need more of it, and before you know it, you're hooked. Oh yeah, that too. So tell me, what kind of party are you guys throwing? Nothing fancy, it'll just be me, Boss, Gil, and a couple of regulars. They'll bring food, we'll chat for a while, and that's it. Man, that sounds so good. At least better than the whole planning madness Stella's throwing right now. If you ever throw something like that again, let me know, you hear? Sure. Hey, say. Yeah? What do you plan on doing now? I'm gonna check one last errand before going home. I knew, yeah, it makes sense that she'd answer that. No, I mean, what do you plan on doing now with the whole White Knights disbanded and all? To be honest, I don't know. Never prepared a plan B because I figured if you go with plan B, why not just make it the plan A? Very fair. I'm not the brightest person, so I never graduated from college or even high school. Go for a position with the police, but it wouldn't be as thrilling. I'm tired of blatant corruption. Sick of it. Oh. But I'm alive. I learned something after that hell in Apollo Trust. Life is not something that you can just throw away easily. Climbing my way out of that place made me realize just how much I want to be alive. The body count left in the bank was ridiculous. But I'm still here. I don't know what I'll do, but I'm alive. I'll figure it out sooner or later. Good for you, Say. That's nice to know. Well, I gotta go. Bye, Jill. Good luck with the party. Please come again. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hi, Mr. Detective. Ah, hey there, girl. Give me a strong ring, won't you? Alright. Something strong for Mr. Detective, perhaps something manly. Your lucky I need to pay fucking bills. Six, 7, 11, 13, 13 there. All blended. Here you go. Yes, this will do. So, what brought you here? Nothing special. I was just working on a case and I happened to be in the area. What kind of work? Tracking someone. A gun for hire. What about the girl? Crimson something. I am tracking that girl. Didn't you just get out of that job? I did, but the guy offered a huge amount of money and, well, I just couldn't refuse again. Well, it's your life, not mine. I wonder, though. There has to be more to that whole thing than just acting as a middleman to look for someone's murderer. So how safe is this place? We're protected by the BTC property laws. The walls are soundproof, and I really couldn't give less of a shit about selling info to anybody. Okay then, wait, soundproof walls? Why? Did you see those vending machines outside? They're quite talkative, the bastards. It'd be annoying without those walls. Alright then. Have you heard of Lord Lance Lavender? Nope. He's some big name from Kanye-vania. Kanye moving up in the fucking world. I knew he'd fucking do it. Your English teachers would love the shit out of Kanye. Oh, but Kanye's just some scoundrel degenerate. Oh, but they're also going to preach about, characters that have multiple things pulling them, you know, and their wants and desires are also complex characters that are good because their actions, you know, if they're truly nuanced, you will understand how what they did before got to what they are now, what drives them. I fucking hate English teachers. If they don't acknowledge Kanye, the truly nuanced and complex person, then go fuck themselves. They need to stop teaching English classes or any literature classes at all. Back to this. He's some big name from Kanye-vania. His blood apparently has some weird reaction to glitches nanomachines. Once in contact with the air, it does nothing. But it's still fresh and touching someone's blood, the nanomachine will initiate a reaction. Essentially, they'll still eat through the other person's body until there's nothing left. They're using him as a guinea pig to see what causes that reaction if he can be used to fight nanomachine rejection. Well, turns out the Crimson Rose is his daughter. She left years ago to earn her living here, and she hasn't seen her ever since. He could be lying, you know. Doubt it. I did my research. She really is his daughter. Why didn't you figure that out earlier? I had no clue who was making the contract, and tracking all the messages to the source would have been too costly. Knowing who said the sender was made things easier. I see. Can I just get you anything else? What about a cobalt velvet? Okay. A cobalt velvet for Mr. Detective here. Ooh, Mr. Detective. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 5. All the rocks and mixed. Here you are. Oh, you're actually dead. Were you expecting me to mess up so you wouldn't have to pay? No. So what made you accept the contract anyway, keeping in mind all the risk you told me last time? You don't even want to see her again one last time, or at the very least deliver a message. You could have been lying. Yeah, people lie. You made your points. Even then, I felt like I couldn't say no. I mean, I know what it's like not being able to find your daughter. What it's like to be apart from her, not knowing what she's doing or if she's alright. You do? I have a daughter. She's about your age. When she was a teen, we had a big fight. She ran away from home. At first, I just waited for her to show up, but then I started getting worried and went out to find her. I couldn't find any trace for her. No way I'd seen her. Soon I was worried if something might have happened to her. I guess that my tracking skills and list of contacts began to grow. I finally found her taking cover in some dumpster, unconscious from starvation. So yeah, I could just say no to his request of finding his daughter, but I don't expect you to understand. So, how's the search going? I'm very close to finding her. That girl's pretty good at covering her tracks. Compared to her from before the bank incident though, she seems slower somehow. Either she let her guard down or something else is happening. What do you do when you find her? I have this letter I'm supposed to deliver to her. I don't know what it says and I don't want to find out. What if she tries to kill you? I might not look like it, but I can take care of myself, bartender. I'm really good at stuff. You don't stay so long in this business without picking up a couple of tricks. Yeah, I guess you're right. Okay, I better go back to work before the trail goes cold. Please, come again. Are you done? Yeah. Okay then, I want you tomorrow at 8 p.m. No working beforehand, the bar will be closed tomorrow. Come dressed in your absolute best, we're having a party after all. Alright. Where's Gil, by the way? He stored all of our things in his home because of how close it is to the stores. So I told him to go home already and bring the stuff tomorrow. I see. Well, see you tomorrow, boss. Hold on, wait a bit. I'll go with you. Oh, sure, thanks. I know the small party is what you need. Ah, Dana. So good. Will I have the money to survive? What day are we on? We're gonna be on 13. So 1, 2, 3. All right. We might be fine. Merry Mega Christmas! Let us begin. Let us celebrate Santa's resurrection as the Mega Santa that saved Christmas from the Redmonds. A party then. I'll bring you leftovers. Ah, Kira Miki. Alright, we're gonna keep messing with this save from now on then. Yoro Yori. Animes for nerds. Something tells me she should totally devour this. Like I didn't need to see the Yuri or Slice of Life already. I just know she'd eat it out. Kenya, it shouldn't go through demilitarization. King of the West, Kanye. Anyways, for nerds. Alright. Kira Miki. Don't know, don't care. So I have nothing to sell. Okay. And let me just double check things. Okay. Alright. So. Alright. Oh, I think her expression changed when I actually clicked on her. Was not expecting that. Nice cat. All right, let's go to work. Sunday, December 25th. Good evening. Jill, I told you to come in the nicest clothes you have. You came in your uniform. These are my nicest clothes I have with me. Besides, you and Gil are in your uniforms too. Well, I can't really show up in casual clothing. I'm being monitored. What about the kilt you wore that one time? I'm still surprised that one didn't break the dress code somehow. And you, Gil? I don't have that many clothes to begin with. You people depress me. Well, everything's in place back there. Oh, Alma's here. You know, there was a time when people greeted others before saying stuff like that. Come on, Jill, greet her properly. Welcome, wait. Man, if that's not a sign that you need to ease up on the work, I don't know what it is. Shut up! It's just become a reflex. Wait, also came in our usual attire. Why aren't you saying anything to her? Ribbed sweaters get a free pass. Dana gets it. Why? Jill. Baby girl, please. Jill, please. Please. Silly question, never mind. Good. Jamie came early too. The dogs went with him to get some ice cream. Don't we have ice? Trying to take it out of the bartending station is a chore, so it's better to buy some outside. Huh. What were you doing back there, Alma? Oh, setting up the food warmer. The what? I bought it 3 days ago. It's amazing. It looks just like a set of wires, but you can create a frame with them. Put the food inside it, press a button, watch it as it warms food up just like a microwave. It's an infomercial bauble though. Really useful, but tricky to handle at the same time. One wrong move will be out of food for the night. Everything will be scorched in a second. Oh. So you've brought infomercial stuff too? Haven't you? I'm at the very least a good idea. It's at the very least a good idea for gifts. Well, dynamic entry! Finally, at least somebody came after me. Is it weird that I've already heard that 3 times in the last hour? Well played, Dorothy. Well played. Left hook, right hook. Left jab, right hook. Dorothy just comes in swinging. Oh, don't be like that. She's not saying it out of malice or anything. She just found it funny. That's because she is funny. You're taking her side now? Jealous? You wish. You don't need to fight for me. We're not. I'll go check the microwave wires thingy. I'm starting to get hungry. Great idea. Back. Master Miller. Snake. Boss. Oh, hello, Jill. Soldier, you're late. Hey, Jay. See, that's how you greet people. You shut it. I'll go help. I'll go help Sweater Pups. Something wrong? She's not good with dogs. Oh. Alright, we're all here so we can start. Yo, Anchorage! Alma. I know what I said. How's the food doing? It's doing well, but it'll take a bit. Can't you speed it up? I've used those microwave wire things before. It's either warm nicely but slowly, or burn that bitch. So how long? 15 minutes or so. A bell will ring when the time comes. We need to kill some time then. Alright, let's play Truth or Dare. Nani? I'll pass. Games are for kids. I'm in. Sure, I'll play. Sounds fun. As long as that much stays away from me. That'll make the time pass faster. You'll play. Alright. I can't lose if I don't know what I'm fucking doing. Alright then, rules are simple. If you get picked, you either pick Truth or Dare. After you finish, you get to pick someone else. We go like that until the food's done. What about punishment games? Those are a hassle. Just issue new questions or challenges until the other person complies. That said, Jill, who are you gonna pick on me? Yes? You start, pick somebody. Oh, let's see. Either you or you. That's just how it's gonna go. It's Alma. Alma. Let's go with Truth. What's the most uncomfortable thing that has happened to those arms of yours? Uncomfortable. They get stuck. They They get stuck a lot on clothes and fiber. Sometimes the joints get jammed with cloth. Just how much of those arms are mechanical anyway? Just how much of those arms are mechanical anyways? Less than you think. The only thing I truly lost were my hands. Oh. The arm muscles are just mine, albeit with some enhancements. And my skin doesn't grow on them. They're covered by the plates. What? The skin doesn't grow on them. They're covered by the plates. It's more of an enhancement than a replacement, really. Huh. Well then. Hey, boss. Me? Truth or dare? Dare me. I dare you. Use an Argentinian backbreaker on Nick. Really? Nick! Oh! I give. Only after you answer this. What? Does the name Joseph Valentine ring any bells? She got the dirt. She knows. She fucking found him out. I know of a Joseph Shine, but not Valentine. Joseph Shine. Alright then. I guess it's my turn. Hey Chief, can you drop me? Alright. Hey Jill, truth or dare? I'll pick dare. Pet the dog? Yeah, whatever. Give me your mutt. Yeah, come on, pet me harder. That's all you got. Ah, fuck you. Dorothy. She's gonna pick dare. There's no way she picks truth. Yeah. Okay, I want you to put your leg behind your head. Just that? Alright. Huh, so the extra flexible joints weren't just a bluff. I never bluff. I'm pretty sure I heard something rip though. Okay then, Dana. I picked dare. I dare you to stare honey. I dare you to straighten honey straight in the eyes for 10 seconds. Sure. Would Jill break from this? I don't think so. Please stop. 7 seconds. And done. Okay then, dog. Yes, challenge me. Chase your tail, but only make 3 spins. No more, no less. Alright. Done. That was 4. And now? 2. Ah! That was 3. Good job. Alright. Hey Jay, pick one. Dare. I dare you to call me a good boy. Good boy. Yes! Alright, Alma. Okay then, Dorothy. Dare. Oh, okay, Jill. Now I wonder, is she gonna do something actually freaky or like freaky sexual? Like removing my head? I guess freaky. I guess just plain old freaky. Removing your... Because I can remove my head with no problem. Do you want me to remove my head? I'll pass. I take your word for it. Anyone want to see that? No. No thank you. I do, but I'm not gonna be the party pooper here. Fine, I guess it's my turn now. Hey Dana, what do you pick? I'll pick truth. If you had to marry Honey or John, who would you pick? Probably Jill. I mean, she's cute, she's smart. And I kind of own Gil anyway, so it's kind of redundant. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Joseph Shine. I kind of already own Gil. Speaking of Gil, truth or dare, fuckboy. You just got a double whammy. Pick one for me. Well, where were you born? I don't really know. It's one of those things I can't remember or was never informed about. Strangely, I do remember an early childhood in the Arctic of all places. The Arctic, huh? Just huh? A bell? Food's ready. Finally. Let's go. You guys go ahead. I'll have a quick smoke outside. Careful. Truth or dare, huh? It was fun, I guess. Hey. I mean, hello. Bit late for the hello, don't you think? Want one? You know I don't smoke. True. Are you leaving already? Yeah, technically we celebrated Meg Christmas yesterday. But I just got a message that Diana is making a ruckus, so I gotta leave. Good luck with that. Speaking of ruckus, how have you been doing? Fine, I guess. All this has helped keep my mind off things for a while. Is it weird to feel the absence of someone you had no contact with whatsoever for the last 3 years? Ask Katyusha or any of the old literature maidens whose spouse went to war types. I mean, even if you had no contact with her, maybe she was constantly on your mind. If you tweak the circumstances, it's not that different from one of you going to war, I guess. Well, although the circumstances makes me not want to, I've got to go. Careful out there. Oh yeah, you should take the chance and spend this time with everybody inside, don't you think? Yeah, she's right. Hey, Jill's back. Alright, how'd we fuck up the moon? Hope that never gets answered. I want there to be another game, but I never want the topic of the moon and then the answer to why it's blown up to be ever touched. Like, just have that be acknowledged and maybe give a statement, but anything after that, no. Chapter 3, Dulce. And this one means sweet. Ain't that nice? Just due on the 30th. Please make sure you have $10,000 in your account. You've been using that hoodie a lot lately. Shut up. Stop. Oh, thank goodness that's not too expensive. Okay. Is that your lip turbulent? No. I heard you talking shit about my wife like I wouldn't find out. What a gamer. I'm gonna marry Julian. Is she crying or is she pissed because of the comments? I really do feel like, which one? This one. That's her right there. I don't know if she calls her a waifu, but more of a role model. You know, this idea that Jill might say something like this is very possible. Street races. Stop. I rescued you. I touch your tail if I wanna. Yes. Making a cartoon for actual kids. Stop. I rescued you. I touch your tail if I want. Is she blushing? Because you pat her on the head? Alright. Day 14. How many days are left in this? 19 days? Yeah, there's 19 days. Okay, looks like day 19 is just more of a talking day. Let's try to get to 15 or 16. Gonna work. Good evening. Hey, Jill. Gil's in the back sorting any ingredients as shipments. I've got things to do. The dog's in charge. Okay, bye. What? Wait, the dog what? Okay, first order. Pat me. No. Pat me? No. I'm in charge and I want you to pat me. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Hey, Jay. Won't pet you. You'll pet me sooner or later. They all do. Master Miller, I fucking won't. Will. You called? He said Will, not Gil. Ah. Who the hell is Will? Nobody! Don't be rude to poor Will. There's no Will. Do you need me to psych you up then? Shut up. Ooh, near Will. Ah. You go back to where you were doing. Alright. And you. Stand by. Only if you pet me. Go. The fuck just happened? Well, aren't we spirited today? Talking about Virgilio? Why do you sound so weirded out? You didn't show up with a bombastic soliloquy. What? Fuck you. Well, putting up an act can be tiring, you know. So it's all an act then. Wasn't it obvious? I guess. Would you mind getting me a Bleeding Jane? Sure. Virgilio wants a Bleeding Jane. Okay. So that's 7. It's all blended. A Bleeding Jane. Yes, this is just the thing. So, tired of putting on an act? Care to explain? It's a long story, and I'd honestly rather not talk about it right now. Fair enough. What made you change your mind, though? Well, for one thing, it's safer for me now. The pompous buffoon act was mostly a way to avoid raising suspicion. Safer. There's a word that's been losing meaning lately. Wait. That was your way of avoiding suspicion. Yes. You do know how weird that sounds, right? It sounds weird? You try not to raise suspicion, but you act in a bombastic manner that screams you're there. And everyone dismisses the fool as a buffoon and moves on. Huh? I mean, you might be right. If I were talking about hiding myself, I'm avoiding certain crowds people. Yes, my behavior might call everyone's attention, but then everyone just decides I'm harmless and disregards me. And depending on how erratic my actions are, I become harder to read. And give me another layer of enigma. Huh. Well, congrats, no offense, but I fell right into your plan. I just dismissed your actions as those of a fool and moved on. You completely fooled me. Thanks. Say, can you get me something spicier? Sure. Something spicy, something spicy. Hi, Frida. I am petting the black cat, not the rat. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So that is 5, 5. All A's on the rocks and mixed. Here. Aren't you fascinated by spiciness? What's spicy for humans might not be spicy for other animals. Isn't it like cats that can't tell spice? If I remember right. It was like some really common animal for us humans that like they can't really taste spice at all. Oh, what toxic for us might not be for other creatures. Yes. Do you like spicy things, bartender? I don't mind them, I guess, but I'm not really a fan of them. That neutral stance is actually weird to come across. Everyone either loves spicy things or hates them with passion. I like spicy food. It's just that when it just starts tasting like vinegar, or like when the heat just overtakes all of the flavor, that all you get is just this like numbing heat flavor. I think that's just dumb. I really want to like sriracha, but I just can't. It just tastes too much like vinegar to me. Do you like it? Lots, not only in regards to painfully spicy things, but also the way milder, slight spices adds to a meal. I've always had this dream of opening a curry stand. As things are, I might actually pursue that dream. Let me know if you do. I haven't had curry in ages now. Hey bartender, call me Jill. I want to apologize. You put up with me all this time without lashing out. I should apologize for my behavior, and thank you at that. She did lash out a few times. Yeah, don't worry. I actually feel like I was too rude to you last time you came. Granted, you came at a really bad time, but I should be the one apologizing. You're a client after all. Well, don't. I'm actually surprised that nobody else had violently lashed out at me yet. You're making me curious as to who you really are, though. Was it you that gave... It was either you or Gil I had suspicions that saved stay. Is Virgilio even your real name? No. It might be, might not be. Sometimes I wonder if I'm a magnet for people who hide their identities in sword pass. Gil, Jamie, you. Did you say something? Just rambling, pay me no mind. Now that I think about it, how did you find this bar? I was avoiding some chaps and came to this alley. Huh, again. My time here, I've heard avoided people and ended up here enough times to make me believe that the original owner built the place here thinking about the runaway public. You make you sound like a criminal. You're not helping. The expression runaway doesn't just mean people escaping the law, though. We've had people avoiding stalkers or solicitors. I've seen people more shocked by an incessant salesman than a shady figure. Maybe because a salesman is more of an active predator? I don't know. Patrol's in part of the city right near the shopping district. Let them know there's a bar and they'll come. Sorry. I should stop rambling so much myself. I don't mind it. Do you think I'm sort of a criminal, though? Like I said, you're not helping. But for all I know, you might be the buffoon I've seen the other days. In any case, can I get something bitter here? On it. And they're really not giving me much to work with here. Like, I can see how getting the good ending is rough without, like, knowing what you need to do ahead of time. That's 10, it's all blended. What's wrong, Frida? Here, this works. Do you like coffee, Miss Bartender? Hi, Frida. I like it. Frida comes to me first when I'm streaming. And then Sayla and Char will follow suit afterwards. Like, she'll have her time, and then like a few minutes will pass, and then bam, the other cats will come up to say hello. As weird as it may sound from a smoking bartender, no I don't. Well, I get it, it's not for everyone. That cat boomer the other day. What about her? Still scared of her? Not really, but she looks so familiar. Maybe you're mixing her up with another cat boomer? No, that's not it. It's like the bandage girl last time. Even with the bandages, there's just something really familiar about her. Maybe you need to stop thinking about it? Answers usually come to you when you stop stressing out. The worst part about that truth. How do you stop stressing when all there is to do is just stress? Alright, Makimo, you gotta move. Alright. Sorry, just gonna make some adjustments to the homestead. Shit. Too much tension on the cable. That will have to do. Alright, give me one moment to... What is up, Frida? Alright, that should be enough tension off the cable, but now it's just kind of annoying where it is right now. You might be right. Well, I'll leave you for now, bartender. Thanks for everything. Please come again. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hello, Mr. Detective. And here we are, another mute person wandering into the bar. Anything I can get you? Get punched. Okay. I've got punch for the silent detective. Let's get him loaded up. Just fucking load him up. Makes me think if I should have been just loading up everyone else's drinks with Carmotrine. Because I don't know if this increases tips or not. Here. Oh, you got it right. So, what's up now? A bit of holiday blues, you could say. So, you celebrate Mega Christmas? Why wouldn't I? You look more like a Festivus kind of guy. Why does everyone keep saying that? Well, Festivus is a celebration going against the capitalist madness that is Mega Christmas. And, you know, cheapskate. If you have something to say it, say it. I'm a big boy. I will hit you because I'm a big boy. I'm afraid. Although now that I think about it, holiday blues is not really tied to a specific celebration. Just a season. A season of consumerist craze. Mega Christmas is just a mockery of what the real Christmas once was. When Mega Christ came down to beat down Satan in his meganess. I mean, the season has slowly become enslaved to the corporations over time. Holiday spirit can only be manipulated so much. But then came that Turbo Male guy. Turbo Man. You fucking leave Turbo Man out of this. Turbo Male? That can't be his ring name. It is. Really, such a tacky name was accepted? His partner was Buster Master and his rival is Dr. Chris Max. Tacky names are not a problem. I mean, I know there was a wrestler that dressed as Sen every year. I also knew that the guy became insanely popular. Oh, fuck it. And the stunt got out of control. And of course, there's that part that everyone sings about. Santa became Nega Santa thanks to the Redmond family. Just like Nega Scott from Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. Nega Santa sees the error of his ways and becomes the mighty Mega Santa. Oh, renaming the holiday Mega Christmas. This also kind of reminds me of Digimon Tamers. Yeah, it was the Digimon Adventure Season 3. Spoilers for this, by the way. So if don't want to hear spoilers, pay me $20. Anyways, towards the end when they're about to do the Mega Evolution for Guillaumon, things go horrible and he becomes like a corrupted version. But after Tai, no, it's not Tai. I forget the name of the pro tag. Realizes that he's pushing his Guillaumon too hard and reconciles. He then turns into I forget the name of the Mega Evolution. Yeah, it became like a weird champion. No, I think it was a Mega still. It just wasn't like the strongest mega he could transform into. Because I don't know how Digimon evolution works. I just know what I know from... Well, I played World, but I never got to the point of mega evolutions. But in Dawn and Dusk, you had a lot of Digimons had multiple things they could become for their different tiers. And then every company jumped on the bandwagon, and Christmas was Mega Christmas before anyone noticed. So you're telling me that the guy who somehow managed to Siri, fuck off! Went by the ring name Turbo Male. Yeah. That makes the whole holiday sound like a joke. The holiday is a joke. And you're telling me you don't celebrate Festivus? No, I don't. You know what kind of people celebrate Festivus? People like you. The kind that's so lame and bland that they only talk about how they're better than because they celebrate Festivus. Like those jerks who only nuke and think they're better than everyone else. I see. Anything else I can get you? Get me a Fringe Weaver, will you? Sure. Let's get him a Fringe Weaver. And it's not optional, the alcohol. Alright. AIDS and mixed. Here. Right, thanks. So, any issues with the city lately? What's the word on the street? Shouldn't I be asking that? There's nothing new, really. The lynching of White Knights stopped, so there's that. Really? Something about the armor. I haven't gotten much on that one yet. All in all, the band is falling. The attack on the bank seems to have settled down a bit. That's good to hear. Have any other details about the attack emerged yet? All records of whatever happened there has been long deleted. Security cams, system logs, everything was wiped. Whatever happened there, it's become even more of a mystery now. Oh, I wonder if Say's plans on testifying. Does anyone know if Say went there in the first place? Maybe the wiping or everything actually protects her somehow. I can see... I wonder if her commanding officer is dead or not because of the whole lynching. Hey bartender, you okay? Sorry, got distracted. There's not much to say, really. There's the odd silly rumor here and there. Like the vending machine's tasers malfunctioning and applying more strength. Or that the writer of the last raid in the world is actually living here as a brain in a jar. But those are the kind of rumors you hear from crackheads. Crackheads might hold that one last piece of info you need, but you also hear crap like that. I see. Anyway, I'm leaving. Happy New Year, bartender. Please come again. And then, no wait, she's out. Gil, you there? Yeah, taking your break. Let me know if someone comes in. I love this art. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. That's Jill, Dana, Stella, Dorothy. It's now safe to keep playing. Things are pretty quiet outside. Excuse me, is this the Valhalla bar? It certainly is. Welcome. What can I get you? A certain drink might bring Dana's old friend to the bar. Actually, I'm looking for Lexi! There she is. I'm looking for some stuff. I'll be here. I'll be with you in a second. Don't worry, I'll just have a drink in the meantime. So, you're Jill. You know me? I've been keeping in touch with Dana ever since she left Neo San Francisco. She always talks about you, about her sister, about her friend in Panama, about her sister. So I'm assuming this is just the same. It's that she's really emphasizing the whole sister part. About her sister and about this dog she picked up from the street. A dog? Yeah, I think she called him Gillian. That can't be right. First I've heard of this dog. Yeah, she told me he appeared at the door looking very pitiful. And she always talks so happily about how he opens up to the people around him. She's even asked me for help finding where he came from. So a dog, huh? Did you hear something outside? Probably just a dog sneezing. What can I get you? Let's try the fringe weaver. On it.
Frida, you're supposed to be better than the two rats. Why'd you jump up there? Why'd you do this?
I gotta go pick up Frida real quick.
All right, Frida.
Hey.
What? What do you want?
I can't believe it. Frida jumped up on the table. She's been so low behaved, but the last few weeks we decided that this is now the time to start doing that shit again. I don't know what to say. That child's become a delinquent. Alright. My name. Fringe Weaver. Alright. Oh, nope. Reset. Fringe Weaver. A Fringe Weaver. Seems right, thanks. Sorry, my office is a mess, so I can't let you in right now. I'll just go buy some. Take your time. This is the first time I've seen her get excited about someone. Well, I guess it's been almost 7 or 8 years since I last saw her. She had a brief stint with me at the Neo San Francisco Police Department. Oh, another thing to add to the list of oddly adventurous past of my boss. I can't picture her as a policewoman though. Well, she was more of a collaborator. Everyone in the department acknowledged her abilities and she helped us from time to time. She was authorized to come with us, but couldn't act by herself. She didn't have a gun or a badge, but she did have a radio to stay in touch. And I'm not gonna lie, she was one of the best backup partners I've had over the years. Frida, what? Why you keep shouting? Come here. That's right. She once took down a band of punks with nothing but a loaf of bread. That loaf of bread must have been fucking stale. Frida, if I pick you up, are you gonna try to kill me? Is this what's gonna happen? Frida's a cat that wants attention. She's one of those cats that if you try to pick her up, she will be very angry. My brother's able to pick her up though because he always does it so suddenly and she's always so startled that it's like, okay, this is happening. A loaf. Yep, sounds like boss. She requests that the next loaf have some sesame seeds, something about it hitting harder. So her penchant for swinging bread loaves like swords is not some weird habit. And how did she end up with the police of all places? Her old league, the Grand Slam Fighters, was fighting against the NSFW. NSFW? I was there because I needed to ask the owner of the league a couple of questions. But then a fight broke out, many drunkards joined the fray not too long after. I was going to start evacuating the place, but before I knew it, she had already subdued the troublemakers. I asked for help with the rest of the case, one thing led to another. Oh. I was afraid that she might have become involved as an alternative to jail time. Nah, she's not that kind of girl. So why'd you come all the way here for a visit? Oh, hi, Sailor. Or Frida. I'm in the middle of some investigations, actually. I don't think the Neo San Francisco police have any say on whatever happens here. No, I'm not in the police anymore. Just a simple private investigator. If You came all the way here on a case. You can't just be a simple private investigator. Fair enough. You wouldn't have any chance heard about a group called the Swamp Spiders, would you? First I've heard that name, sorry. Don't worry. Say, let's try this sugar rush. Sure. Alright, I think I'm just gonna put away the VTuber model for a second. I should at least put away the drink for a bit. I don't know why I keep disappearing. I might have turned up the brightness on this. Yeah, that's fucking bright, but I am still disappearing. Rita, what is it that you seek? Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do another day. My throat's already feeling tired. Alright. Alright. 1, 2, 1. I'm sorry, ma'am. I need all the money I can get right now. I have to load you up. I'm sorry. Here. Yeah, this is what I've heard about. Alright, fuck it. Let's just hit a bar and chill. Boss, you own a bar. Doctors don't diagnose themselves, Jill. I guess you're right. Wait, is she? Calm down, you don't need to overdo it. We're not dating anymore. Wait, she what? I was bored, she was lonely, we gave it a try, it didn't work. We broke up after less than a week. Huh. What didn't work? She was too uptight, she was too Dana. Too Dana. On our first date, she got her head stuck in a bucket. Dinner became a night in a hardware store getting the thing off. A tale as old as time. Ah, too Dana. Yeah, I get it. Anyways, I haven't seen you in person in a long time, and you have to leave before New Year's. I don't want to make a mess. Don't try too hard. Seriously, don't. You'll make a mess. Let's just go outside and drink Hassie. Came all the way here to drink Hassie? I have Hassie at home. Hey, this is like caviar here, thanks to the import rates. I'll take your offer then. You go ahead while I grab some ice. Okay. A pleasure to meet you, Jill. Please come again. Hey, boss. Yes? Lexi said something that got me thinking. Relationship? No, Actually, you got me curious. Do you swing that way, boss? Cuteness knows no boundaries. Oh, Jill. You're in danger. Right. Anyway, what got me thinking is that she thinks Gil is a dog. She does? Yeah. When you talk about him, she thinks you're talking about a dog. Gil is patrolling nearby with Nacho and the other dogs. This will be fun. Just don't overdo it. Feeling lonely. That voice. Did you miss me? Here's a gift. Hey Joe, long time no see. Really long time no see. Seriously, it feels like it's been over a year since I last saw you. I was planning on visiting you last week, but things were pretty heavy back then. So I just waited in the background until the tension wore off a bit. Earth to Joe, I'm talking to you here. If I ignore her, she'll leave. If I ignore her, she'll leave. If I ignore her, she will leave. I'm not an unfathomable sense of dread. You can't just ignore me, you know. Julian Stingray, I'm talking to you. Calm down. Don't fall for her taunts. How did she know my full name, though? I thought your full name was Julian Natalie Stingray, or did you legally remove the Natalie? Never mind that. She's reading my thoughts. Yeah, I mean, they're kind of right in the middle of the screen. Hard not to see them, actually. Alright, that's it. I'm going crazy. That's such a self-centered way to see the world. You assume that you're crazy because you can't accept that this world can be weirder than you think. I can't even turn the channel. Nice. This world is just amazing because of the things you can't explain. And just because only you experience something doesn't mean it's a lie or that you're crazy. I mean, just look at ASMR. No, I'm pretty sure that's what a crazy person would say in this scenario. You acknowledged me. Shit. That's good. I'm not serving you anything. What? Why? Last time you came here, I had to clean the drinks I served you off the floor. Don't be like that. The drinks were also paid for with my money. I don't know how you did it, but that set any and all plans I had for the rest of the week off balance. I was gonna buy some curry with the money I had to put up for those drinks. Doggity dumb, I know we have slow days, but for God's sakes, you okay? You look angry. I'm fine. Good job out there. I'm back. Boss, what happened? Meeting cut short. At least I drank the bottles. Are you okay? You look distraught. I'm fine. So they really can't see you. I mean, you're right in front of them. And you're wearing jeans under a skirt? Why? Why? Don't know why people, of course. Is that a new trend? What does she think she's doing? Everyone feels like it's not quite right. Everyone thinks they should call you out. But they can't bring themselves to do it because it's not that wrong. There are things like spats after all. It's uncannily right, not all that wrong, and they can't stop staring. Not like anyone other than me can see it though. They could see it if they wanted to. Jill, you're making an awful lot of faces there. You okay? Yeah, just remembering stuff. Man, I miss not being crazy. Boss, I'm leaving early today. And you stay here. Who stays here? Crap, did I just... You have to be the first person I've ever met who mixes their inner and outer voices. I thought I saw one of the dogs near the counter, sorry. Oh, okay. Can I leave a bit earlier today? Sure, thanks for taking care of the fort. What about me? You haven't left yet. I'll thank you when you leave. That's not what I... Whatever. Okay, so we're entering some very dangerous territory. I might have to let Jill be distracted one of these days. Then again, from what I'm seeing, you were getting a lot of visitors these last few days. So it might not be as bad as I'm thinking. Also, I might end stream right now. I feel like my throat is kind of giving out right now, which is not good because I need to stream for a long time tomorrow to finish this game. So I guess the only option I really have is not talking for like for however many hours until the next stream happens. Okay, so it looks like the next few things aren't too expensive. Looking at the poster, Jill managed to get Gabby off her mind even for just a little bit. There are cats and heat outside. I'd have blue balls if I still had any. Okay, Ford. Okay, Jill. Right. How much money do I have? So I have... Check. 1, 2, 3. I hope we get paid like $2,000, $3,000 these next few days. I need to do some quick math. So we have how much? Here, just check the bottom right. I feel like unless we make a lot of money these next few days, I might have to let Jill be distracted just on one of them. But I also wonder how much they'll change dialogue, and I don't want that to happen. All right. That, I think, oh, what day are we on? 15. There are a lot of drinks to serve these next few days. I might stream Thursday. It's going to be an early morning stream as well. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. I will end stream now then. I'm going to go rest up my voice. Thank you all for joining. It's a bit of a shorter one, but also it's a day I don't typically stream on. But either way, thank you all for joining, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.